adventure. Boston Blackie. Enemy of those who make him an enemy. Friend of those who have no friend. Yes, sir. That's Boston Blackie, and he's quite a guy. In just a moment, we'll see him in one of his exciting adventures. But first, a word from our sponsor.
How do you like her? Oh, you mean the car? Yeah, just got delivery on her today. Nice car. Where's the rest of your act?
Oh, if you mean Mary and Whitey, they're waiting for us in the apartment.
You know, Mary said something about having lunch ready for us when we got there.
That Mary's a wonderful girl. Why don't you break down, Blackie, and ask her to marry you? I mean, that is, if she'll have you.
Faraday, you just said if she'll have me.
Yeah.
So far, I've been lucky. She said no. Well, this has been a big day for you, Faraday. A new car. The governor sees eye to eye with you on the Tolan case.
The sooner these hoods learn they can't shoot a policeman and have some slick lawyer beat the rap for them.
Charles Tolan is going to the gas chamber if I have to personally lead him there myself. Inspector Faraday of the Los Angeles Homicide Squad declared today. That's pretty rough talk, Faraday. You know, Tolan never confessed. He may be innocent.
He's guilty, all right. And that ain't talk. I mean it. If you broke the news to as many policemen's widows as I have, you'd know the reason why. Hey, look out, Faraday.
Friend of yours? Know anyone who can square a ticket for you, chum?
Now I've seen everything. Boy, did you look silly trying to talk yourself out of that ticket.
Which goes to prove that a cop can be pinched, too. Hit the floor. Who is this guy?
Beats me. You better get him upstairs. Little thing like this can break my lease.
Yes, Doctor. Boston Blackie's apartment. Thank you very much. House doctor will be right up.
Great work, Mary. You must have that doctor on a rocket.
Yes?
Pardon me, but the manager of the building said you could give me some information about the shooting that took place downstairs.
I'm handling this, but stand by. I can use you.
Yes, sir, Inspector.
How do you do, miss? Did you send for a doctor?
Oh, yes, Doctor. Right over there.
There's been an accident? It was no accident, doctor. He's your patient. Oh, well, let's see what we have here.
Look, kid, you're going to talk sooner or later. Why don't you make it easy for yourself and tell us just who you are and why you took a shot at me? Blackie, I'm stumped. Right now, I don't know what to do with this kid.
Well, why don't you try psychology, Inspector? Tell him what you told the newspaper reporter about Charlie Tolan going to the gas chamber, even if you have to lead him by the hand.
Charlie didn't kill that cop. They just had to have a patsy, that's all.
What's Charlie Tolan to you?
He's my brother. Why do you think I've been gunning for you?
You're Charlie Tolan's brother? What's your name?
Keith Tolan. And I wish there was one Tolan in the death house on a legitimate rat.
Okay. Take him downstairs. Book him assault. Assault with deadly weapons. Assault with intent to kill. Resisting arrest.
Don't forget, I stole a gun, too.
Well, I guess he belongs in here, all right.
What do you mean? What kind of a book is that?
That's my future book. I keep account of all these young hoods who stand a chance to wind up in the gas chamber. I use it for future reference.
Aren't you being a little rugged on the boy's future?
What future? What do you want me to do, pin a medal on him?
Well, you might consider it, Faraday. If there's a medal for bad marksmanship. Come on, Mary, let's get out of here. We'll be seeing you.
I don't want to sound like a sob sister, but that Keith told...
Yeah, I know. Ending up in Faraday's future book. You know, I'm not so sure that he belongs there.
What do you mean?
Well, suppose your brother was in the death house. You wouldn't act too rational either, especially if your brother didn't belong there.
You mean you think Charlie Toland's innocent?
I don't know, but I'd sure like to find out. Look, why don't you and Whitey drop off here? I'll go out and see Charlie Toland's attorney, a guy by the name of Stratton.
Okay, we'll wait. Come on,
See
Whitey.
you later.
Come on.
You can't see Mr. Stratton, so get lost, will you?
Did you tell him it was about Charlie Toland?
Yeah, I told him. Now, are you going to beat it, or do I have to turn this mutt loose?
Okay, you win.
Ah, shut up.
Here, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Take it easy. Take it easy. Hiya, pal. You and I got to be friends. Yeah. Watch your steak. It's Whitey. You want wine? Look. Now take it. Take it easy. Now catch. Now catch. Look at it.
Ah, nice doggy, nice doggy. You big mutt.
Get it, Rick.
Stop it. Take it, Joe. I don't know who you are, sir, but you should certainly learn to read. There's signs at all the gates. Can there be anything obscure about the meaning of that?
This guy didn't come in the gate. I just sent him away. He's that joker Boston Blackie.
Oh, indeed. Well, you are the persistent one. Throw him out, Joe.
As you said, I am persistent. I came here to talk to you.
Joe, take Rex out of here. May I suggest a more agreeable locale for our conversation?
Anything you say, Mr. Stratton.
Let's go into the house. I think the recreation room will do nicely. Thanks, Patty.
You're welcome.
Your information that I was the lawyer at Charlie Toland's trial is entirely correct. However, your questions, I'm afraid they involve privileged matter. You know, conversations between lawyer and client, confidences.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't care to venture an opinion as to whether Charlie Toland was guilty.
Well, I represented him. The record to the court will show that he pleaded not guilty.
Of course. You wouldn't have been his attorney if he'd been guilty.
Oh, my dear sir, every man's entitled to a fair trial, proper representation at the bar of justice.
Well, thanks, Mr. Stratton. Thanks for nothing.
Oh, it's been my pleasure, sir. Well, I guess I got myself off the spot.
You always do.
Well, the fat's really in the fire, which means plenty will be cooking when we return in just a moment for part 2 of our Boston Blackie adventure.
Well, greeting, mighty warrior, great hunter. Welcome back to Teepee. What, no scalps, Mighty Warrior?
Mighty warrior, heap lucky to have own scalp. I always say there's nothing more stimulating than being shot at. Unless it's being mauled by a 100-pound Great Dane. What do you always say, Mary?
I always say, you're a wonderful guy.
Oh, everybody says that.
A frightened, confused kid shoots you. And what do?
I yell ouch.
Oh, no. Right away you say, why is he frightened? Why is he confused? I've got to do something about that.
One of us is saved by the bell, that's for sure. I'll get it. Hello? Yes? Yes, this is Boston Blackie. Oh, sure. Right away? You know the address? All right. Fine. Mary, that's an old friend on their way up to see me. Wouldn't you like to take Whitey for a walk?
It's okay with me, but why don't you ask Whitey?
Whitey, wouldn't you like to go for a walk with Mary? Oh, of course you would.
Well, I can always wear him around my neck. Whitey, you're getting heavy. Come on. Oh, we're going for a walk. Wait, Whitey, till I fix my hat. Could that be Blackie's old friend? Oh, you too, eh? Well, for that I won't carry you. You can walk. Oh, no, I'm not making up with you. I'm still mad with you. You're not a dog, you're a wolf.
I believe you said your name was Patty, didn't you?
Yeah, I bet you wonder why I'm here.
Does there have to be a reason?
There'd better be. I'm sticking my neck out. I've had it pretty good. 4-meat coats and stove, my own convertible.
All right, Patty, why? Why stick your neck out?
I gotta. I simply gotta. If I keep my big yap shot any longer, Charlie Tolan is dead. And I heard you tell Stratton you wanted to help Charlie. I always felt bad about Charlie. Like it was my fault partly. Do you have an ashtray? He was doing all right as a private eye. That's how I met him. Old Stratton thought I was playing around with another man.
So I hired Charlie to check on you.
That's right. And he was so darn sweet about it. He didn't squeal too, Stratton. He told me I ought to wise up and save myself a lot of grief. Charlie says we gotta have loot if we're going to Mexico. And he knows how to get it. All he's got to do is carry a bag of money to a man.
Now, the rest I know from the papers. It was a bribe for a public official. They were to meet someplace in Coldwater Canyon. The police were tipped off. There was some shooting. After the smoke cleared, an officer was dead. And Charlie was up on a murder rap.
Yeah, but I bet you don't know where the money came from. Stratton arranged the whole thing. And Charlie didn't kill that man. Joe was there and...
Has the child made a nuisance of herself, Blackie? Oh, nothing of the kind, Counselor. But isn't this rather an illegal way of entering an apartment? No time for formalities. Search him.
He's clean.
I wouldn't, Blackie.
Get your gun, Woody. Every man has his weakness, Blackie. Patty happens to be mine. Till this minute, I hadn't been able to face the prospect of losing her. That's a very touching love story. You have an innocent man shot to death. Another sent to the gas chamber. I'm deeply moved. I'm glad you appreciate it. The Bar Association won't. You plant Joe at the payoff scene to make certain there's going to be shooting. An officer is killed. Then you represent Charlie at the trial. How cute can a guard be? You'll find out very soon. Let's drive over to my house. Shall we? Get his hat, Woody. Careful, Blackie. I'm right behind you.
Thank you for coming to the apartment, Doctor. Will he be all right?
I think so. I can't find any evidence of broken bones. Of course, I'd like to take him to the hospital for x-rays just to be certain. You can pick him up there later.
Thanks.
I got your message. What's he doing with Whitey? What's the matter with him?
Whitey's all right. It's Blackie. He's been kidnapped.
Oh, now I've heard everything. Is this on a level?
Saw some people take him away. And as they drove off, they hit Whitey, but they didn't stop. Inspector, I know he's in trouble.
Did you get the license number?
No, I didn't.
The kind of car, the color of it, or...
Well, I think it was blue, but I don't know what kind.
Well, the people that were with him, can you describe anybody?
Well, there was one. She was blonde, pretty.
Oh, well, you describe a blonde and blackout. Oh, women.
Miss?
Yes?
Miss? I saw that car hit your dog. You deliberately swerved into him. I saw the whole thing.
Thank you.
It really made me mad to see a thing like that happen, so I followed him.
You did?
But he got away.
Oh, no.
I got his license number. Perhaps you can use this to trace the car.
Perhaps. Buster, you hit the jackpot.
Mary, get my office on the phone.
Sergeant Callahan, Faraday. Take this license number. 7W149. Check with vehicle registration and see who it belongs to. I'll hold on. Yeah, and get off of that dime, Callahan. This is urgent. Yeah. It'll be a pleasure to nail these people. I know Blackie can take care of himself, but anybody that could deliberately hit a poor little mutt like... yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Callahan. Uh-huh. I got it. And send a squad car right away out to Valamont Apartments to pick me up. Good.
Patty, I regret this more than I can say. What distresses me most is the thought of you wearing those cement overshoes that I sent the boys to mix. They just won't go with your frock. However, I don't suppose the fish in the reservoir will notice the difference.
Enjoy yourself while you can, Stratton. You'll get what's coming to you.
Ooh, brave words, Blackie. Very brave.
It's one thing to frame Charlie Tolan, and another to set a trap that he walks into.
Boston Blackie, the man with 9 lives. I suppose he'll get me with one of the 8 he has to spare. No, quiet, Rex. Quiet. Down. Lie down. Down.
Patty, you sure have some nice friends. Come on, let's see if we can get out.
Spread out and find them. They can't have gone far. Sign of them?
Not yet. Hey, that sounds like Woody. What do you know, a sinker?
Oh, there they are.
We'll never make it. I'll have to use this.
No! Drop, Dad. And stay dead. That character's the biggest sissy in America.
Now she tells me. Come on. Looks like we have company. Hiya, kids. Say, have I been having fun?
Anytime I make myself watch you make a monkey out of yourself, I'll tell you something.
Are you all right?
You can let her down now, or is everybody comfy?
Who did the shooting?
Come on, I'll introduce you. You girls stay here.
Shall we wait in the car?
I'd love to.
Now get in there and fly off. That shot sounded like it came from the gate. Come on, Faraday. The cops. We better blow. Over the back wall. It's our only chance. There they go, Faraday.
You men spread out.
On, Ron, shoot!
That'll be all the shooting from you today, mister.
Hold it, Stratton. Toss me your gun.
Nice work, Blackie.
It wasn't my idea. It was Stratton. Let's get him inside. Not much fun being in jail, is it, Keith?
Johnny can take it, so can I. Hello, Keith. How's it going? Charlie, how did you get out? I thought you were in prison.
You see, Keith, the law is a two-way street. It can go your way, and it generally does. I'll let Charlie explain that to you.
See, Keith, Inspector Faraday is responsible for you being paroled in your brother's custody.
Thanks, Blackie. You too, Inspector. Thanks for everything.
We'll keep Keith straightened out.
I'm sure you will, and that's good enough for us. Right, Inspector?
Right.
Come on, Keith. Thanks, Inspector.
Thank you, Blackie.
Forget it.
Well, Inspector, scratch one name from your future book.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir. Keith Tolan's going to be all right, isn't he, White? Huh?
I wish I could say the same for you.